about what if we travel billions of years into the future. Okay, 50 years in the future, our nation is going to be very, very stable, or even Europe may develop some skyscrapers because they don't have them. And whilst the days go by in 50 years later, there's going to be isopods. Or, blood-sucking isopod parasites that I hate the most. Okay, 60 years inside of the future. Inside of the future, you know that little NASA ship? Well, it's going to crash down soon. Yep, it's going to crash down. That's so cool. Okay, 100 years inside the future, that is a very long term. But the future will be very, very weird. So, you may develop a lot of ice in the future, or a lot of lava, and more eruptions of Mount Hayat. Yes. That's a lot. And then, what if we travel even further inside of the future? Well, the worst possible scenario will happen. Worst case scenario, let's just say that in the future, we may be developing a lot of mechanics. Okay, 200 years inside of the future. 200 years inside of the future. Yeah, that's a long time. The sun may lose its power fuel. Or even people may develop another type of species because of the ice or the lava is growing. And some forests may explode for the reason that the lava. And at least 300 more years inside of the future. 300 I guess. 200 more years inside of the future. How they ever dead. It may think that we are dead, but yes. And after that, we may even get something very off about our life. Okay, if we are in 300 years in the future, we will also don't have beds anymore. We don't have simple beds. We will have hard beds. Very strange. And even the Simpsons prediction of having phones protected inside of your hand so you can just type it out, being annoying. And then laptops will be the size of phones. Like I said, there's different species and maybe. And 1,000 years inside of the future, remember that massive star nearby named Betelgeuse? Well, that thing is going to explode. And if that explodes, almost 75% of the world is going to be extinct. So watch out for Mr. Beetlejuice. And also, in the power of Beetlejuice, we may even pass our lifespan very lonely. We can play Minecraft. And if you are 3,000 years in the future, more volcanoes may explode, erupt, even kill yourself. And since that, you have some NASA crews will even build a spaceship so we can even live neither the moon or Pluto. Yes, you would pick neither sides, guys. And what if we travel more? 25 million years inside the future, all oxygen will be cut out because of the explosion of Betelgeuse. Because it takes forever to heal up. You can't even think about it. Yeah. And then, with Betelgeuse lying around being all stupid, you may also get new phobias, kind of like COVID. But except you're in the moon, neither Pluto. We may even expand our lifespan inside of Pluto, and after that, Earth may erupt. And whilst you're in Earth, oh, too bad. All of the oxygen will cut off there because of the explosion of Betelgeuse. Thank you, little star. You are very massive. You're at least 150 light years away or even more. And let's just say, oh my holy God, it's too bright. For the meaning that the oxygen will be cut it out, right? Meaning that all of the bad smokes will kill it. And the sun may come closer to Earth, meaning that if it comes to Earth, all water will evaporate after at least 60 years or even more. 10 million years later in the future, we are going to get extinct and turn into specific aliens. No, not really, but okay. It's giving me. And as the sun comes closer to Earth, it may barge in with its atmosphere and even make Earth explode because of the massive heat and the plants not growing. So all of us are inside of are on the moon, just being us doing the moonwalk. Makes a lot of sense, doing our moonwalking Minecraft project.